Happy day 45. I stayed the night at Father Tom's campsite in Cheshire, Massachusetts. The town created this AT park for AT hikers to camp at, and there's electricity to charge your phones and whatnot, and a bear box and water, toilets, trash cans, etc. And yeah, there's some volunteers that kind of stop by and clean the place and make sure that we're all okay. And anyways, one of the locals stopped by and gave us a ton of tomatoes, and there were cucumbers and other snacks. So we just feasted on vegetables last night. Last night, I also ripped my tent. I haven't fixed it yet. I am pretty sure there's no warranty on that. I have owned the tent since end of 2019, early 2020, when I thought I was doing this hike in 2020. And I've definitely used it on other adventures, but it is one of the main stress points when you're pitching it. And it just ripped apart. I'm not angry. This is just going to be a Debbie Downer kind of video today. I also broke the frames to my prescription glasses last night. Luckily there was some tape in the hiker box, so I taped them, but I'll probably get some super glue and do a better fix on those. Luckily, I also don't wear them too often. It's just at night when I take out my contacts and early in the morning. Last downer point, I promise. So most folks use Far Out as the app, their GPS app. It has all of the campsite information and town information and everything a hiker could want. And the only thing is, if you're just a little bit off trail, it will display the mileage that you have to go incorrectly. So Soups and I were standing at the ice cream shop, which is like 10 feet off of the trail, which is the sidewalk going through town. And we were looking ahead, which I need to go to the next town, Dalton, to pick up my package today. And I was like, oh, it's actually only 6 miles from here. Great, I'll just stay the night here. Then I realized this morning it's actually 8, but because I was just that little bit off trail, Far Out did its weird thing. And I should have double checked the mileage and did math, but I didn't. I figured that I was close enough, which is no big deal. Like, I'm still going to get there before the post office closes. I got up early today, started hiking at 6, so it'll be fine. Just, I thought I'd have more time to sit at the coffee shop before the post office opened and not when the post office opened. But here we go. I lied. One more thing. So since the campsite was pretty much a park, it was all grass, which I have a love-hate relationship with camping on grass because it's so wet. And your tent's always soaked. So I did not put on my rain fly. It was the warmest that it's been in a while overnight. But still, my entire tent, mesh and all, was soaking wet, in which my quilt was also soaking wet. So I need to dry that out at some point today. And because of that, I packed my quilt on top instead of in the bottom of my pack. Which is not what... I organize my pack in a very specific manner. So this is throwing it all off. Also, I have a frameless pack, and you notice when you change things. Yeah. Hey y'all. So just started leaving Dalton, Massachusetts. Got in about 9:30, which was perfect for the post office. Grabbed my hip belt, and my pack, my rain cover for my pack. There we are. And then went to Juice and Java and Juice, had coffee, bagel sandwich, hung out there for a bit. Finally had Wi-Fi to post a video, so I hope you all enjoy that. It'll probably be a while before I update the rest. And yeah, updated some of the Instagram posts, did some other just personal stuff, catch up with people, and then stopped at Tom Lavardi's house for water, because water sources are, everything's dry. It was completely dry over Greylock heading from Williamstown to Cheshire yesterday, and I only had the 2 bottles of water, the 2 liters of water. So I filled up at Tom's. It looks dry all the way up. Yeah, to the Cookie Ladies, which is where I'm heading to next, and it's about 10 miles away. So yeah, that's on the agenda today. I would like to push further than the Cookie Ladies, but I still need to set out my gear and let it dry, which shouldn't take too long. Hopefully I can do that there, and then pack up and head to the next shelter after that. A lot of folks go to Upper Goose Pond right after the Cookie Ladies. It's another 10 miles, so it'd be 20, which is about a 30-mile day for me, which is why I don't think that I'm gonna get there today, especially with all the lounging around that I'm planning on doing. So yeah, hung out with Soups for a little bit. Also met Laptop, who is another SOBO. Sounds like he's gonna stay the night in Dalton though, so I may catch up with him again, but yeah, we'll see. Classic AT viewpoint. It does smell like fall though, just because all the leaves are so dry. Folks in Massachusetts have been absolutely lovely. Oh my gosh. Again, why did I even bother resupplying? Walking through towns, getting fed, few miles just before the Cookie Ladies. Pokey was handing out cold Gatorades. And refilling water caches just because, my gosh, all of the streams are dry. And then made it to the Cookie Lady's house, and there was fresh, cold hibiscus lemonade. and chocolate chip cookies. And her backyard was so nice and cool and shaded. And I dried out my quilt and my tent, so I will be comfortable tonight. And yeah, now I am heading to October Pond Shelter, which is another 2.5 miles from the Cookie Lady's house. And I hear that there is more trail magic up there, like people cooking or something. Sounds like hot dogs, so I probably won't eat any, but if there's soda or another Gatorade or something, I will definitely be partaking in that. And yeah, that is that. Definitely not making it to Upper Goose Pond, not tonight. Yeah. Do I narrow on trail again so I can canoe and swim and then the following day get blueberry pancakes? Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. The trail's been so easy and I've been enjoying cruising. But yeah, there's also so much goodness of what makes the AT the AT. So don't want to miss out on that either. And apparently mosquitoes are back, so that's fun.